You've never had a banh mi like this before. Pork meatballs, ton of pickled veg, and the pate in here has a little hidden surprise. Let's make this. I have some ground pork right here. Gonna add some salt and pepper, a couple tablespoons of garlic, some green onion. Throw that right in. Basil. Do a quick chiffonade on this and stack these leaves, roll them up, and then slice them down nice and thin. Throw that right in here. Some white sesame seeds. Add a little texture to these meatballs. A little bit of sugar for sweetness. Cornstarch to help it bind a little bit. Hot chili sauce. Sriracha is perfect for this. Fish sauce to give it that nice tang. Last but not least, a bit of molasses to give it some really deep undertones and flavor. Now I'm gonna mix this up. All right, so now this is done, I'm just gonna set this aside. Let it marinate a little bit. Now I'm going to start on my pickled veg. This is a quick pickle, a quickle. So we're gonna take my green cabbage, some daikon, carrots, some leafed Brussels sprouts, salt, dash of pepper, take a shiitake mushroom, slice it super thin, throw that right in here, then a pinch of sugar, about a half a tablespoon, then a dash of rice vinegar, add a little brightness. This is what's gonna pickle it. It's real quick. I'm not gonna let it sit for days to pickle. It's just gonna be really quick. We're gonna toss this, let it mix together, and it's gonna have some crunch still. A lot of times when you pickle things for a long period of time, they lose their crunch, they lose their texture. I want that texture with this. So my meatball's mixed. I have my veg pickled right here. Next, all we need to do is work on my pate. And this is my version of a pork pate. I'm using Spam, a nice garlic aioli, a chili sauce, and a little bit of green onion. So first I'm gonna start by chopping up my green onion. I'm gonna fill this right in here. A couple tablespoons of this garlic Thai chili sauce. This is a garlic aioli. A little creaminess to it. And then my favorite part, a little bit of Spam. And chop it up so it blends up nicely in the food processor. Like I said, this is my version. There's nothing traditional about this. If you don't like Spam, don't use it. I'm gonna add a little bit more aioli to this. I want it to be nice and spreadable, nice and smooth. Nice, smooth, pliable pate. You can smell some of the heat of that chili sauce. And I'm gonna set this aside for when we build our banh mi. My meatballs have been marinating the mix. All right, so now I'm forming my balls. All right, so now I'm forming my balls. I have a nice hot cast iron pan here. I'm aiming for about golf ball size. I'm gonna set these right in. And already I could smell the garlic coming off that pan, the fish sauce. It smells wonderful in here. I'm doing about 5 meatballs per sandwich. All right, so now I'm gonna let these brown on all the sides and then pop them in the oven, let them finish in the oven. Time for the oven. All right, so those are in the oven at 350. They're gonna stay in there for about 15 minutes until nice and cooked through. Nice and firm, they're done on the inside. Now all we do is plate. A nice crusty baguette. Cutting off the ends, I'm gonna split the top and kind of plate it like a lobster roll. I'm gonna kind of pack in this bread on the inside so I can fit more meatballs inside. I'm gonna spread in my Spam pate. Nice heavy coat of this. A nice line of Sriracha. I'm gonna start placing my meatballs in. It's not a banh mi without some pickled veggies on it. Give it a nice mix one more time. Get that vinegar all mixed around. Give it that brightness. All right, so there you have it. Banh mi, pork meatballs, pickled veg, spam pâté. It's not traditional, but it's my style. Enjoy.